When it comes to Deepavali, we're always looking forward to the sweet delicacies offered. And in the previous episode, we have seen how it's made in the factories. Now it's time for me and my friend Megan Tan to visit a house to see how it's made traditionally. Hello, Auntie!
Hi, Auntie!
Oh, hello, come, welcome,
Advance Happy Deepavali!
Happy Deepavali!
Vanakkam.
My friend Megan. We met Krishna Veni Auntie, who introduced us to more of her family members. And they're going to show us the way how to make some sweet, savory snacks.
The first sweet delicacy that we learned how to make was Chittu Wurundeng. Small marble-like delicacy made out of green pea flour. And there's coconut as well in it, brown sugar. Let's see who makes the better ball. Oh, that's
Okay.
unacceptable.
Needs more work. At the end result, all of these balls look very neat and tidy. I excelled at making Chittu Wurundeng. I think better than Megan.
Ananda clearly didn't do a good job because he was just pretending to be assisting because all he wanted to do was eat. They would stick together, but we had to cut them off and trim the sides so that it looks more presentable. And the second delicacy that we made was the Purulanga Wurundeng, also known as Keti Wurundeng. The ingredients are similar, it's just that this one is in a slightly bigger size. What would you say is the most important step?
This is the most important step. You see how is the syrup made?
A little challenging because we had to do it while it was still hot.
You had to make it fast, pour the brown sugar, and then quickly make it into a ball before it turns cold so that it doesn't break apart.
Next is the favorite dish among Indians, which is the muruku.
They boil the coconut milk so that it's hot when you mix it together so that it becomes a nice dough.
It's hot. It's hot.
After mixing the dough, they put it in and then that's how they shape the muruku.
This is the first time I'm seeing that they have a new device to make the muruku.
That was, I think, the hardest part about making the muruku because it's difficult to get it into a nice round shape.
So wonderful.
I tried it 3 times and failed miserably.
But she actually succeeded. The shape of the muruku was really nice and she did a good job. Better than me.
The idea is to go around, not make a rectangle.
Next was the alva making.
It's made of wheat flour that was added with coloring. So they mix yellow and red together to get this salmon-like color, which was really nice. I thought it looked very pretty. Well, I kind of just tried to help stir it, and you have to continuously stir it so that it doesn't stick to the wok and you get this nice texture. Wow. And the final delicacy that we learned how to make was Mysore Pak. It's kind of similar to the alwa, except that it's not in orange, it's in a yellow color. I think this one uses more ghee than alwa actually. When you finish making it and when you transfer it onto a tray, it kind of dries up and then you cut it while it's hot so that it's easier to cut. So it's really sweet, but it has a really nice crispy texture on the outside, which I love. After making all the sweet delicacies, we gathered together and it was a lot of fun just chatting with everyone and tasting what we've made.
And each one has a specialty. There's a specialist who does halva, there's a specialist who does muruku, and for each task there is a specialist.
That's something that's really wonderful to see even after all these years that they've kept to their tradition and they have recipes that have been passed on from generation to generation, and it's very refreshing to see that the warmth and the strength and the strong bond between the families still exists today.